Jacob's been spear diving for a long time. I'm newer to it, but my dad is an avid surfer, waterman, kite surfer. Uh, he has been his whole life here in Hawaii, and so he always promotes safety, wearing a helmet, wearing a shark band because he's out at Honokahau, the harbor here all the time. There's a bunch of tiger sharks outside at the harbor, and so he sees them, he knows, and that's his insurance, right? The shark band.
Yeah.
So when Jacob was trying to drag me down to South Point, which is deep blue, like you want to talk about boonies, that's boonies as boonies get. So I was like, let's get a couple more people to go, and people just kept flaking out. And he's like, come on, let's just go, you and me. And I'm like, I was like, I don't know about that. And my dad's like, just get a shark band and you'll be okay. And I was like, all right, I'll get a shark band. And so I went to the shop the day before the dive. I asked her about it, and she's like, yeah, they work. She's used them. She swims with them. My dad was like, yeah, you'll be solid with that. And Jacob, I called him while I'm at the store, and I'm like, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get the pod for the stringer, the kui, and I'm gonna get one for my ankle. You want to wear one? He's like, those things, nah, I'm not wearing no shark band. It scares a fish away. And I'm like, I don't think they do. In any case, I grabbed a couple, and so I
Nice.
had one on the next day when we went diving. Then I put one on the stringer. Jacob did not have one on, and he can share his side of the story on that.
Well, yeah, I mean, so I've been diving a long time, and all my buddies, we listened to a few spearfishing podcasts, and the narrative that we've always heard was bogus, like some fake stuff, and that. So when he was talking to me about it, I was like, nah, no way. Like, I've heard they scare fish away, and but if it gives you some reassurance, bring one out there. And so we ended up going out, and I shot a big ono, and we put it on the stringer, and we're swimming, and sure enough, we look off in the distance, and boom, there's Tony. Some 14-foot tiger shark swimming right up to me, and I'm like, oh, here we go. Gonna lose this
Dang.
fin.
Wait,
Come
so
right
you
up.
named the shark Tony?
Oh, we just call tiger sharks.
Tony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have a
Oh.
huge tiger shark in the distance. You just caught a ono. Now what happens?
So I was actually pulling the stringer. It was a little bit tangled up because he had put 2 shafts through it at that point. And so between shooting the 2 shafts into the ono and then getting everything put together, the stringer line was tangled a bit. So it's like 10, 15 feet behind me. I'm pulling it. There's a buoy in the center of the bay there. It's still in blue water, but I was like, okay, I had already seen a shark way down, like 80 to 100 feet down, like maybe a 6-footer. I couldn't really tell, but it wasn't a tiger shark. Just normal reef shark. Doesn't really scare me much.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I still want to get back to the buoy because I know there's this ono. We're probably going to interact with a few sharks. And so I'm almost to the buoy, this black buoy in the middle of the bay, and I can see it. And I turn back to check on the fish behind me, and I see the shark. And I've never seen a tiger shark in the wild. And I was just like, whoa. And so I just kind of froze and just sat there calmly. I look over, I see Jacob, and the shark just starts approaching him, real smooth, slow. It wasn't like thrashing or anything. It's kind of beautiful, but eerie and scary at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
As it went up, got pretty close to him, then it was looking at me, swam by me, and then it just made its way up to the stringer. And I was like, at this point, I'm like, I had the stringer line still in my hand, and I thought I was going to throw that thing and just be like, take it. And he got within 2 feet, pretty much, like 2 to 4 feet.
Like a foot. It came right up to
Super
it.
close.
Right at.
Here we go. I was getting ready to go up and poke it, and just boom. You could tell he was like irritated. Just turned his head and just went right back into the blues. And we were like, what the?
Wow.
For me, I was like, all right.
That's like free dinner for it, like right on a platter. And he
I
refused
couldn't.
it, yeah.
I was like,
Wow.
I was watching it approach it, and I was like, this thing's toast. I was like, there goes the ono.
And I've experienced, I've seen tons of tiger sharks. I've gotten taxed, gotten my fish taken. Every time I have a fish and a tiger shark comes up, boom, it's whacked.
It's
Yeah.
gone.
I've never seen anything like that. I was like, what?